think the older we get, the more things are really serious. You know, they're just more impending and more serious, and, you know, trying to educate our children about, you know, being heard. You know, we are I still believe, the most powerful nation in the world. But, you know, I think sometimes our government relies on the ignorance of the American people to get their way. So voting, I think, and really understanding what you're voting for is a big, huge deal. So that's what brought us out today.
Tonight, late tonight, tomorrow, whenever you find out, how you going to be with the turnout, if it goes your way or if it doesn't?
We'll have to deal with it as American people, and just to see how everything goes. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Hopefully it turns out the way that we voted, but if not, well, we just got to take it in stride.
Yeah,
Lord Jesus Christ, he's got control. He knows what's happening.
Yeah, I think either way for me, you know, it was tough. It was just tough for me to vote this morning. I think it was just such a unique and very historical event in our lives. It's just been kind of crazy. I think either way, I think as of the American people, we're really going to have to step up, and either way, going to have to really, really do our part and press in and, you know, really, really do what we're supposed to be doing as American citizens. Either way, we're going to have to be aware and awake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Were there any particular offices or propositions or measures that you just felt today you had to be heard on?
Well, the presidency, of course, and then really the propositions were really hard this year, and you actually had to read your book. So there wasn't one that I was more particularly against, or you know what I mean? It's not why I came out here, but I knew that I had to. It's your civic duty to vote. So I, you know, read them all, and then I kept them in my phone, and then I write yes or no on all 67. I voted for Hillary. I'm a transplant from New York, so I know what she's done for the state of New York. I know that she just didn't keep all the funds in New York City, which is important to a lot of New Yorkers. I lived in upstate, you know, Syracuse, New York. New York is not just 5 boroughs, it's a whole state. Syracuse is upstate. She definitely brought money there. It wasn't just about New York City, which is a lot of, you know, when you're in New York, you just want to cut off the 5 boroughs and make your own state. She did a lot for the state, and I definitely voted for her. I voted for her, you know, Senate. I voted for her last election with Obama. So I'm definitely a Hillary Clinton supporter, and I know what she's done.
Let's say tonight you learn that Mr. Trump won.
It's a $4,000 for a visa to Canada. As long as you find a secure job, you can move there.
Regular voter, occasional voter?
This is my first time.
First time voter?
Yeah.
And what spurred that?
All you gotta do is look at the country, man. It's falling apart. And I miss the way I grew up, and I got kids. I'm trying to let them grow up the way I did. You know, I work hard every day, and I still struggle to pay my bills. And I've got to change it. For presidency, I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay. What is it about that candidate that appealed to you?
I think he's just kind of like me. He don't really know how to talk really professionally or whatever, but he's I think he worked hard some of his life, and I think he knows what it's like to struggle. And the other choice was just way out of the park. There's no way.
And were there any other things on the ballot, measure-wise? Or
the gun control? I don't remember the proposition. My back is kind of hurt from hunched over, but I don't like them trying to make us have to have a background check to buy ammunition. And it's America. We need our ammunition to protect ourselves against enemies, foreign and domestic. And I think it's our right, and they shouldn't have no control over that. Medical marijuana, I think it's way better than all this dope that's here in Modesto. You know, there's so much dope around here. I got a 22-year-old daughter who's out here slamming methamphetamines because it's just everywhere. So I prefer, you know, if they want to have some marijuana, let them do that and get rid of some of the other stuff. But other than that, not really nothing else.